Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I am Willie.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Julia.
And I knew you guys were trouble when you walked in.
Is that a reference to something?
Guys, we're doing Taylor Swift lyrics.
We're drawing Taylor Swift lyrics.
We're drawing Taylor Swift lyrics.
I'm going to give them lyrics, and they're going to draw them. Because I can't draw.
I think this was one that, we asked people to suggest on the last lyrics video.
I asked
that
people
Willie,
to suggest.
the royal we.
Yeah. I'm the royal we?
Yeah.
I don't think you get to say the royal we for Willie.
No,
he has to say it.
Willie's royalty.
Nathan and
on
I
Drawfee.
are one. I am Meghan Markle.
I'm going to thank Mr. Happy Sadass because they've got a funny name and they specifically asked for a shout out for their username, but lots of people suggested this. I want to draw some lyrics from that poppy blonde lady.
That's not how you describe her at all, you plebe. Okay, so she has had a storied career, so I'm going to take you through.
Oh, good.
We're going to start with her, I would call it her crossover hit.
Okay.
It's called Our Song. Your lyrics, Nathan. I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car. He's got one hand feel on the steering wheel, the other on my heart.
Great. So I've got to draw a car.
Uh-huh.
Good.
That seems like a difficult
Yeah, it sounds like some dude is trying to
position.
resuscitate her while driving to the hospital.
Well, that's what I've always thought is weird, is put a hand on her heart is just on her boob, too.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he was trying to touch the boob probably more so than the heart.
No, he's being romantic. He's trying to
but
touch
like
my heart.
he's driving and grabbing her boob at the same time, and that's which is an interesting choice. Also, that song, I wrote an article about this. One of the lyrics is when we're on the phone and we talk real slow, so this is late and your mama don't know, as if talking slower will make it. And then
to talk so my mom can only.
What are you wearing?
And it's especially annoying because you could have said we talked real low, but so she chose slow.
Slow.
But you know what? She was young. She was learning.
Writing lyrics is hard. I've never done it, so I don't judge.
I bet you'd be better at it than Taylor Swift.
What?
Wow.
No.
That's
Taylor
what I'm
Swift
gonna
is good.
Don't-
AF.
No, Taylor Swift is great. I just have an incredible amount of belief in Nathan and all things he does.
I would listen to a Nathan album.
One hand on the steering wheel. I assume it's the one.
Yeah.
That's
Well, to
not
be clear,
close-
Nathan,
yeah.
he's got a one-hand feel on
Yeah.
the steering wheel.
He's just touching it with one fingy.
Yeah,
He's got one fingy on the steering wheel. Did they describe him at all?
I imagine he's a Jedi. One hand feel the
yeah,
force.
he's using the force to
Okay.
steer.
To
So
steer
this
the
is
car.
Good. So we've got another Star Wars.
You bunch
Yeah.
of nerds. Everything is going to come back to Star Wars or
Taylor
anime
Swift is a known
or...
fan of the prequels.
Okay. So
Taylor
he's got-
Swift doesn't like anything.
Taylor Swift loves.
She likes her cats.
She loves the prequels.
When
She
Taylor
loves
Swift
prequel memes.
is done performing, she just goes back to her billion-dollar home and sits in an isolation room silently until it is time for her to perform once more.
Honestly, I don't doubt it. I think that she actually, no, I'm not going to say anything because Taylor Swift fandom is the scariest one on the internet.
We don't want to rile them up.
Yeah, she, I think, is kind of the devil, but in a...
Mm-hmm.
So you
In,
don't
a
want to
good
rile
way.
up the fan base.
No, but I meant...
Willie's opinions are his own.
But I mean, she's I don't know. Yeah.
She's a Satanist.
Yeah.
She's okay. I'll
Known
say
Satanist Taylor Swift.
Well, I mean, I would believe that she made a deal with the devil. 'Cause
Okay.
She's never.
I would believe that,
She's
too.
never.
All musicians
written a
have
bad song.
had to make some sort of deal with the devil, right?
Imagine wandering through her mansion trying to find the bathroom and you just stumble upon the Satanist room.
Aw.
Her ritual chamber.
Yeah.
Satanism isn't bad necessarily.
Right, yeah. It's misunderstood.
Yeah.
They
Unless
probably
it's
shouldn't
not.
have named it Satanism. I think that was their first problem.
Well, I think they're meant to. They're trying to rile it up a little bit.
I'm just now kind of seeing what's going on in Nathan's drawing.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Taylor here?
She's having some sort of episode, and that's why he's got to use his Jedi powers on her
To
heart.
heal her heart.
Mhm.
But
Don't
her
forget.
hair's down, right?
No, it's not down. It's undone.
Undone.
What does that mean?
Her hair's undone. You know that normal thing that
What
women
is that?
say?
Okay,
Like, oh, my hair's undone.
it's just going everywhere.
It had a nervous breakdown.
It was
and
done.
It's undone.
It was done at one point, but no longer.
There
This is a really creepy image.
And then, you know what? Here's what's going on. She's a neck.
Good for you, Taylor.
and here's the heart.
Oh God! So he has her actual
They're
heart.
they're
in
both
his
they're
hand.
both sort of holding it.
So he Indiana Jones'd her?
No, she took it out and she was like, "Want to see something neat?"
And he's like, whoa, no, dude, whoa, put that back.
Put that back.
Whoa,
I'm
put it
trying
back.
to
I'm
drive.
driving.
Same time driving
Yeah.
with one finger.
Here's where it came out.
You know what I found out recently?
What?
Okay, so I was doing research for my show, The Spooky Show, on YouTube now.
Yes, good
and,
segue.
I'm doing mummies, and apparently you can take someone's brain out with a hook through the nose.
Oh yeah.
That shouldn't connect. Why does that connect?
What do you mean?
They pull a brain out of someone's nose.
Yeah, that's why you do the drugs through the nose.
I thought it because it got into your bloodstream.
Oh,
You think you're putting drugs directly on your brain?
That's what I thought. That's what they told me in drug class.
They said snort it right up and it coats your brain
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
fine film.
Recently, I had to coat my tongue in baking soda.
Is it her car or his car?
Are we
Guess
gonna?
just gonna
Are we
let that one go? Yeah.
gonna talk about why you had to?
Oh.
Yeah, no, we'll come back to that, but I need to know for making it
In
okay.
the
has to
front
be-
seat of his car.
His car.
Yeah,
Good,
his
good.
car.
He's got one hand feel
Okay,
on the
so-
steering wheel.
Oh, this is back in her country.
gonna
days.
Yeah, this is
be-
back when she was country.
He's got a novelty license plate. So people are like, "You're the number one Jed," and he's like, "No, it's Jedi."
I would buy this as a sticker.
Why did you put baking soda on your tongue, Willie?
Well, now you'll never know.
Oh.
No, I had some sort of a canker sore on it that was hurting.
So what? You're supposed to gurgle salt water.
I did that too, but it was late, and I spent all day poking at it with my teeth,
Oh.
and then I was desperate.
This dude is driving in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
It's a small lane.
Well, no, it's a big car.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they're also very big.
They're huge. Taylor Swift is a giant of a lady. I
She's
don't know if-
90%
I don't-
legs.
I don't know if people know this. I could add more to this, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out.
I am happy with how it turned out.
Jacob, you're up.
Hi, I'm ready to draw.
Okay, Jacob.
Give
Well,
me some lines.
please don't interrupt me again.
Go ahead.
As I've said, I'm giving you sort of a run through of her storied career.
Uh-huh.
So I gave the first crossover hit that she did. Now I'm going to give you my favorite song off her most recent album, which is called Don't Blame Me. And the
Okay.
lyrics go as follows.
Jacob's already drawing.
I'm just getting ready. I know what
Okay.
she looks like now, so.
I'm going to count that as interrupting me, and I ask you not to do it. Don't blame me. Love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right. Lord save me. My drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life.
My drug is my baby.
Her drug is her
Her
baby.
drug is her baby?
Her drug is her baby.
This was when Taylor Swift briefly had a baby.
Yeah.
She had a baby, but then kept using it as a drug.
As a drug.
That she was freebasing her baby, apparently.
I think you can keep that face, to be
I
honest
think I
with
can.
you.
I think I got started in the right direction
Okay.
drawing this.
Great.
Her drug is her baby. She's obviously got to be doing the baby like a drug.
Yeah.
The question is,
Which
what?
type?
Which direction is the baby? How's she holding it? Where's it going?
I mean,
I think we
is
just
she
had that
licking it?
conversation about drugs.
she's huffing it.
Yeah,
Is
what?
she licking the
She's
baby?
Yeah,
apparently
she's
putting
gonna
it
huff it.
directly on her brain.
I would argue we don't
Okay.
want one of those ones what you have to apply fire to use.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No,
Yeah,
no
okay.
setting fire to babies today.
No shishka baby.
All right,
This
This
is
is
a-
from Hocus Pocus.
Baby.
Shishka baby. You guys want to just quote Hocus Pocus for the rest of the
I've
episode?
never seen Hocus
It's so
Pocus.
good. It's my favorite movie.
Jacob, have
That-
you seen Hocus Pocus?
I haven't seen Hocus
That or
Pocus.
Wait.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Willie, you're the only person here who's seen Hocus Pocus.
Oh, so I could just use all the amazing Hocus Pocus lines?
Yeah, and we'll just
they'll
think
be
you came up
fresh?
with them on your own. The audience probably has seen
What
Hocus
is
Pocus.
that?
Oh, I think I'm the only
Is
one.
that a clown nose?
No, I was getting a gist for where the baby's head was going to be,
Oh, okay.
so that I could put it entirely inside of her nostril.
Oh,
good.
she's just
Yeah.
snorting the whole baby.
She stuffed the whole baby. She has some misinterpretations of how you do this sort of thing.
So she's just trying to sniff a whole baby up her sniffer?
Love made her crazy.
Love made her crazy, so she shoved her entire baby into her nose.
I guess don't blame her, right?
Well, she said don't blame her,
Don't
so I can't.
blame me, your love. That's a really good song.
It's a good song. It sounds like a good song.
Willie, I realized when we interrupted you, we should have said, "I'm gonna let you finish,"
Oh,
Because that-
Nathan,
because that's a Taylor Swift thing that happened.
you did it.
Thank you, Nathan, for that marvelous introduction. That's another Hocus Pocus lyric.
Hocus
Lyric?
Pocus lyric?
Yeah, everyone's
The entire movie's a beautiful song.
I agree. There's a cat named Thackeray.
That's good.
It's pretty good.
It's a good D&D character name.
Thackeray Binks.
This is horrifying.
The baby's ultimately just like concerned.
Yeah.
The baby's like, I'm a baby, but I already don't think this is.
I was gonna say that even like stretched to the comedic length that the nose is, Taylor Swift looks pretty big. But then I remembered that we've already established that
she's very big.
She's a giant, even in a giant car.
Can you repeat the first part of the song? There was one line early on that confused me greatly.
Don't blame me, your love made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right.
Okay.
Lord, save me, my drug is my baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life.
It kind of sound like a bluegrass version, which I'm totally into.
She meant baby like what you call your significant other.
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't think so.
Right.
I think this is the literal interpretation what Jacob's doing.
I think what happened was that she loved this baby so much it made her crazy, so she tried to snort it.
She tried to snort it, and then she said in the song she's going to keep doing it for the rest of her life. So they took the baby away.
Yeah.
Because they were like, well, she's not going to stop. She told us she's going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
I'm getting like Cell vibes from when Cell ate the androids through his tail.
You called us a nerd in the
I
beginning
understand.
Of this.
I'm trying to.
He's trying to talk to us
speak
on our
your
level.
language.
Thank you. I
Willie
appreciate
did
that.
fully turn the chair around to sit in it before he made that Dragon Ball Z
I
reference.
did. I said, "Hey kids,
Hey anime dudes,
I'm going to level with you.
Listen to this." Did you know that poetry and rap are basically the same thing? That's true.
If you want to go Super Saiyan, why don't you listen to some lyrics?
I do like that this is like a teacher whose goal is to get kids to listen to Taylor Swift.
Teacher
Like trying to make
dab.
it's like the cool teacher who's trying to make anime kids slightly more like tolerable to other kids.
Jacob, is the Lord going to be saving her in this picture?
Is the Lord going to be saving her?
Just have the Lord
Lord
peeking in, being like,
save me,
"Hey,
my
hey, cut it out."
drug is
Yeah,
my
okay.
baby. I'll be using for the rest of my life. That's
So
the last.
She's here and then like kind of over the shoulder.
We haven't been content ID'd
Yeah.
for these lyrics videos yet.
No.
But Jacob, is the Lord me?
The Lord is you.
Well, I was gonna say we were gonna know what Jacob's interpretation of the Lord would be.
Well, I figure Taylor Swift is a Christian identifying person, right? So I
Do you
figured
know
it'd be
that?
Jesus-y.
She could be.
I mean, well, I guess she is a Satanist. We determined
yeah.
earlier.
We
Right.
So
say so. Her.
this is devil Jesus.
But this is before old Taylor Swift couldn't come to the phone
Yeah.
because she's
She's
dead.
dead.
So wait, was old Taylor Swift a Satanist? Is Satan just just me with horns?
Yeah, it's just
Kinda.
you with horns.
I buy it.
Yeah.
I feel like Satan would be pretty chill.
He's just like, whoa.
It's like, whoa.
I did not sanction this. Hey,
don't know, hey.
hey, take it. What are you doing with that baby? That's
Hey,
not where that
Taylor.
goes. Taylor,
Listen.
my dude. What
You know, I think you're great and everything, but that baby is way in your schnoz. And it's not going to do anything drug-wise. I'll tell you that much. I think this is done. I think I've done all I can
That's
and all that anyone
beautiful.
could expect of me.
This is a
Julia,
very funny image.
I'm very ready to go.
Taylor Swift fans out there, please tweet this image at Taylor Swift.
Nope.
Please don't.
Oh, she'll
Please
never
no.
see. I wrote many an open letter to her, and she's not responded to them yet. Julia, you ready?
Hit me.
I'm going to now end with what I believe to be Taylor Swift's signature signature song, and I thought this was the perfect lyric for you, and it's simply, "'Cause darling, I'm a nightmare dressed like a daydream."
I don't know what Taylor Swift's daydreams are, but mine are not usually that like coherent. I'll space out and I'll dream that, I have like, super punching powers or something.
You can just walk by Jacob's desk and see him just with his eyes closed going,
Yeah.
Just,
yeah.
like, doing little punches.
Doing little punchies.
I usually fade into being a Pokemon trainer.
That's
Oh,
fun.
that's one of your go-tos?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a
It's
good
a
one.
leftover from when I was a kid. I used to play pretend Pokemon.
Well, yeah, didn't we all?
Have you
But
guys
yeah.
ever drawn Pokemon on this show?
Tried
Everyone suggest in the bottom drawing Pokemon.
Oh, we could do because there were all those like Pokemon karaoke-mons at the end of episodes. We could do like Pokemon lyrics.
The Poke Rap? Oh, the Pokemon lyrics. I'll do the lyrics of the Poke Rap.
Do the lyrics of the no,
That's just Pokemon.
no, the ones that like the Viridian City song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Team
usually
Rocket's
the-
rocking, counting trouble.
the-
Double trouble, big trouble.
The lyrics are pretty
you.
straightforward.
Team Rocket.
Like the one about Viridian City is literally, I'm on the road to Viridian City.
And that's why
Gonna
you
make
would-
some friends along the way. That's like the whole song.
you're gonna interpret it.
Yeah.
Wait, I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
What was my question?
That was your question.
Tell me
Your
what my
question-
tell me what my question was in the
question is-
comments. What were we talking about?
When?
I don't know.
We're talking about Taylor Swift.
We said Pokemon.
Hey, Willie.
Yes, ma'am.
Just-
Daydreams.
Just shake it off.
Ah!
That's one of the songs she
Shake
does.
it off.
I like the one where she wears high heels. No. Yeah.
She wears short
skirts.
skirts.
I would-
No, they wear short skirts.
I wear t-shirts.
I wear
I wear
She wears
t-shirts.
Cheer
t-shirts.
captain, and I'm on the bleachers
Dreaming about the day when you wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time.
Stop it.
Okay.
Julia, I hate to interrupt you, but I did
Okay.
notice that you did get Taylor Swift's eyes wrong. They are actually very bulbous and looking in two different directions.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Hold on.
So
I was trying to get the daydream thing.
if you could fix that just real quick.
I'm
Oh,
imagining
gosh.
that like Taylor Swift's daydreams or her being like just looking the
Oh.
raddest. But yeah, you're right.
Oh,
There we
good.
go.
Oh,
There we go.
she's
That's
salad
it.
fingers now.
That's the one. That's the look.
There you go.
Taylor's fingers.
Now I recognize her straight away. Before I was like, that could be any woman, but now
Yeah, you're right.
That's her
that's
defining
Tay-Tay.
characteristic.
Yeah.
Can I tell a Taylor Swift story?
Go for
Yeah.
it.
So, when I was in college, I interned at The Late Show, which at the time was hosted by David Letterman.
Mm-hmm.
And one time the musical guest was Taylor Swift. And I was very impressed that she took the time to individually go up to every fan that was like waiting outside the green room and take pictures and sign autographs with all of them. It like took her like over an hour to...
She told each and every fan that they're not as good as her and that they never will.
Yeah,
be.
I didn't hear what she
And
was
she
saying,
took the time
but
to say it to each and
I
every one.
assume that's what she was saying. But I was real impressed with that. And I told that to my girlfriend at the time, that I just thought that was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I said it with too much emphasis, and that made her angry.
Wait, why was she angry?
That I was fawning over Taylor Swift.
Oh.
How dare you appreciate
Um,
someone appreciating their fans?
yeah,
You
that's
do
my
sound
that's
pretty awful in that story.
that's my Taylor
Yeah.
Swift story.
Yeah, I think you're the bad guy there. We can all agree. I've noticed a big twisty neck,
Mm-hmm.
but she's dressed like a daydream.
Yeah.
Right. So do you think?
So is this the nightmare element? I'm assuming.
Well, if she's dressed.
She could have a nightmare
See, this
body.
is what I was trying to get you guys to freaking help
Julia,
me with
you drew
earlier.
all of those twisties.
I know, but I was trying to get you guys to help me earlier.
I wasn't
and
saying that
You want
needed
help?
to
What do you,
erase
Julia?
it.
What do you need help
I
with?
was trying to figure out what the daydream part would be and what the night what does any of it mean?
Well, I was gonna
It's
I was
open
gonna
to
play with you.
interpretations.
I was gonna play with you in the space you had created, but then you erased the space you had created.
Yeah.
So she's dressed.
Julia, what do you daydream about?
I don't.
That was the realest moment we've had on Drawfee. I don't.
I don't.
I've lost the capacity to dream.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here.
Well, see, I was thinking going in the direction you were going before. Maybe
Yeah.
she has a nightmare body, but some daydream clothes on top of it.
Oh.
And that's what I was gonna try to say. Like she has like a hell body, a hell demon body,
A hell demon body.
and then but she's wearing like some really nice, clothes
Okay.
on top
yes,
of that.
Yes. I like that. I like that
I
direction.
mean, it doesn't have to be a hell demon. It could be a creature from, an insanity dimension.
It
if
could
you
be
want.
that. Yeah, I mean that's up to you really.
An eldritch abomination.
Could be deep sea.
Maybe one of the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus.
Could be one of the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus.
I just found out when I have nightmares, I actually make noise.
Oh yeah.
My platonic friend Matt and
Mm-hmm.
I were sharing a bed for some reason. I don't know why. And I woke up screaming like they did in The Simpsons, and he got really scared.
Do you remember what the dream was that made you wake up screaming?
I don't.
Okay.
The other one that happened, this is the weirdest story ever.
Uh-huh.
And it was when my platonic friend Matt came home for Christmas for some reason. I don't know why. His family was whatever. So we were sharing it was like pretty close quarters with my family, and I had a dream where in the dream I like got someone in trouble and was making fun of them by making sexual noises.
Mm-hmm.
But then I woke up just moaning because translated into the thing, and then like my family definitely thought that like I was just like in there doing stuff, which I was not. But like,
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a platonic friend, so it wouldn't make any sense.
Well, I woke up like
Oh no!
and
no!
then I was like completely disparate.
And you weren't even having a sex dream. You were having
No,
a
I was
dream
having
where
a
you were teasing someone with sex
Yes.
noise.
Yes.
That's so funny.
It was like the most like asexual dream ever, but I just happened to be making sex noises in my dream.
Because, yeah, usually you make the noises in dreams where you have a strong sort of emotional connection to, and I understand that a teasing dream would be
That'd be very personal for Willie.
Well, I forget what I was teasing them. I think I was like trying to get them in trouble, but I just remember like in the dream going like and then I woke up like going like and then I was like, oh no.
I like those
And
little
that was
nubby
Christmas.
legs.
Is it a horse?
What was going? You didn't like the nubby legs?
It's a tooth boat now.
There's a tooth and tongue boat.
Tongue boat.
The tongue is cool.
Yeah.
They like turn into ghosts kind of.
Yeah. So like this is because Jacob and I didn't draw her back in
That's
our
true.
drawings.
Yeah,
so
mine was very close end. Nathan's, she was in the car.
She was in the car.
I don't think any of your guys' drawings contradict one another.
Yeah, no, I
No.
think this is all one. We're drawing a more complete image. Because
Yes.
that's a fun thing when you become a pop star. Your image is it's left up to the fans, to the public, to craft their image of you. And
Yeah, and I've always felt that Taylor Swift has a giant mouth on her back
Yeah.
and no limbs.
What if
no
this is-
vestigial limbs?
What if this is what she becomes when she absorbs the baby through her nose by way of drugs?
I do feel like it's telling a story.
Yeah. So she's with the Jedi.
Yeah.
She takes her heart out so he can have a feel.
Yeah.
Then she has a baby.
She has a baby.
We do sort of a time skip.
Time skip. Has the baby, snorts the baby. This is what happens
This
next.
is immediately after.
Yeah, immediately after.
I feel like we should just do a sequel to this episode where it's just continuing the story of Taylor Swift
Yeah.
because I am into it.
There's some lore being built here.
There's some lore.
And I think all the Swifties out there will agree that it's, I think this is the dark truth of Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? That author.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
I was going to make a super funny joke about how, like, Swiftie could also be whoever wrote Gulliver's Travels' fans. Because his last name is Swift too, and then they wouldn't be.
Is it Jonathan?
Is it Jonathan Swift? I wasn't sure if that was a kid who went to my high school or not. Guys, send us back in time and tell us what.
We've got to go back.
Is it Oliver Swift?
It's Gulliver.
Gulliver Swift.
Gulliver Swift.
Gulliver Swift. It was a biography, an autobiography. It was Jonathan Swift.
Jonathan Swift.
I was
okay.
correct. He also wrote a modest proposal. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Where he advocates for the snorting of
For
babies.
the
Yeah.
snorting of babies. Yeah, it all comes back around.
It's
Oh
good.
my God.
Swiftie.
Wow.
Jonathan Swift, Taylor Swift. How deep does this go?
I think Taylor Swift is just an immortal entity, is what we've discovered.
So are we thinking that Taylor Swift is Jonathan Swift?
Yes.
Yeah.
He consumed so many babies.
He got a makeover.
He just put on a wig and became a pop star.
Yeah, became a pop star.
They do have a very similar look to them.
Well, if you think about it, it's a good way to get babies because like people come see you like fans and they're like, "Oh, touch my baby" or whatever.
Yeah. Like they do with.
I do love
That's why she spent an hour outside the
Yeah.
late show. She was just
She was just
hankering for some babies.
scooping up babes left and right.
Oh my God.
and
She's
like the
like-
fans are so excited they don't realize she didn't give the baby back until much later.
I just realized, well, first of all, I just love the image of like someone giving their baby to Taylor Swift and her just taking it and running away. Because I think that like the Hamburglar,
Yeah.
but with babies.
Well, I think she takes
guess
it
that's just
very
kidnapping.
she takes it very graciously. She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, thank you," and like then they feel too awkward to be like, "Well, I wasn't giving it to you. I was just showing it." You know, like when you give someone, like if I were showing you something cool I had and you thought I was giving it to you as a gift,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be like, "Oh, actually, that's mine." I'd feel bad.
I will steal your baby one day if that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Unless you guess Willie's true name. That's a Rumpelstiltskin reference.
it is.
You got it.
I was
My
trying
name
to
is
think
for
of
sure not Rumpelstiltskin. Although that would be smart if I like challenge someone to a like name guessing game, and my name was Rumpelstiltskin, because I feel like they wouldn't guess Rumpelstiltskin because that's the obvious guess.
Right.
Yeah, like that one's been done.
Well, you basically Rumpelstiltskin's his big mistake was going into the woods and just shouting his name over and over again.
Yeah, that was a
Like
pothole.
just wait till you get the baby.
yeah. He couldn't wait. He loves it too much.
I love how many redesigns we've gotten on this.
Well, it's beautiful.
Julia goes silent, and God, I'm like taking it all
We
in.
begin our journey. Oh, there's some legs back there.
Are the
now.
teeth her feet also?
Yeah. She like screeches around on them because they don't really shuffle. She kind of moves like a snake. Where they
Okay,
kind of
so
rotate.
it's just a very unpleasant sound.
Yeah.
I guess if you imagine the sound of teeth scraping on tile.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, she's
not-
dressed.
yeah.
Like a daydream.
Okay. Oh, you still need to dress her.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah, you didn't leave a ton of room for
No.
dressing up.
Mm.
Also, what's going on with the top of her head?
That's where she's just wearing a hat. That's the dressing.
Okay,
doing.
good.
She has like a
She's a
nice bow
daydream
or a
hat.
hat.
She's wearing a little trilby.
She has a little trilby hat. That's
Aw.
my daydream.
That's my dream.
A little boulder hat.
My daydream is that I can pull off a jaunty little hat.
Yeah,
I think you could.
Really?
I don't
I-
think you could.
I mean, I don't think anyone could, but I think you could. I think that I wouldn't question it.
If
you
I just
came
showed up wearing a tiny little hat, like a tiny little fashion hat.
like a
It depends on how tiny. If it's very tiny, I'm all aboard.
What if it's one of those hats that's so tiny it's not even a hat? It's like you wear it on
Yeah.
one of those head
that's
thingies.
I could see you in a fez,
Yeah?
no.
Like a Doctor Who.
like a Doctor Who.
a Doctor Who. Oh, that's what I wanted to say.
Really?
No.
You got me.
A while. But the way that you pronounced it was, I was gonna say it's fun how you say Taylor Swift, like chicken soup.
Oh.
That's it. And then you just said Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
But
Good. Oh, I'm having fun.
yeah. Wait.
It's
The other thing I wanted to say is that I just realized that a Hocus Pocus quote is
Mhm.
"I smell a child," and
Oh.
Jacob was just drawing
was just drawing a
smelling of
smelling
a child.
of a child. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So I feel really bad about that, and I just don't want anyone to think that I missed that.
Okay.
I should have said it.
You said it.
Another quote
Mm-hmm.
is "Max loves your Yavos."
This has been Drawfee. Thank you so much for watching. This was fun.
Yeah,
I
I'll
like
be back. Don't
I like
worry.
doing these lyrics challenges. I think you mentioned doing Steven Universe lyrics in a previous video. Oh no.
She eats a series of very stoic babies.
Okay. Now we fade in the colored version.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Let us know what you want to see us draw next. If you have any other lyric ideas, let us know as well.
And watch the spooky show.
Watch the Spooky Show on
YouTube.com
Willie,
the spooky show.
Spooky Show.
No,
There-
that's actually not right. I don't know. Just type in my name.
I'll
It'll
put
pop
a
up.
link. I'll put a link in the description.
Okay.
And subscribe to this channel if you don't already. Watch us on Twitch and Facebook and our tweets. We've got tweets.
Mm-hmm.
And
Don't let Taylor Swift hold your baby.
don't
Don't give your babies to Swift.
unless you're trying to get rid of it, in which case
that is a convenient way to do it.
take him out. We're sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Very
Sorry.
sorry for this one.